so this is going to cover trunk extension and trunk rotation. This is all static stretching, all 2 to 3 minute holds. So let's go ahead and jump right into it today. All right, so for trunk extension, it's just the ability to take this trunk here and extend it just like this. Okay, so one thing I like doing here, you can use a yoga ball, a bigger med ball. I like using this little tool right here to kind of help me out with that. But all we're gonna do here is we're gonna lay back onto this area. I have a little med ball here. You don't have to even use a med ball. You can use a dumbbell, you can use whatever. And we're just gonna take ourselves right here just like this. And we're gonna let this kind of stretch out just like this. If that's too easy, like I said, get a bigger med ball, get a bigger yoga ball, and just really focus on letting this stretch out and taking deep breaths. All right, so another thing you can do as well for trunk extension is upward dog. You can actually have a band pull you across the chest and pulling you back. I'm not gonna show you how to do that. I don't have anywhere to kind of wrap that around, but all you're gonna do here is you get in this position here, and we're just getting here just like this, okay? If this is too easy, you can't, get any more out of it, that's when you would take this band here and wrap it across your chest and have a partner kind of attach it behind you this way, or you can do it yourself, and it pulling you back. All right, and so the last thing for trunk extension, let me go ahead and flip it a little bit this way, is these bar hangs just like this. We're gonna get here on this bar here. We're gonna have our hands about shoulder width apart. All we're gonna do here is we're gonna get here just like this and let it extend ourselves just like this. Okay, remember these are all for 2 to 3 minute holds. All right, so for trunk rotation, there's quite a few different things that we do. You can actually use a barbell here and stand straight up just like this and get up here, keep your hips forward and rotate it back as far as you can go and hold it for 2 to 3 minutes and do both sides. Or you can do it modified where you have your left hip in front and go and turn to the left. And then obviously you can go with your right hip in front and turn to the right. If that's a little too complex right there, you can actually do it to where if I do my right hip, I'm turning to the left side, okay, and just keep those hips forward. And the same thing goes with this way, left hip forward, turning to the right side. Okay, if you want to try something different, this is kind of like this too as well. We will take a dumbbell here. This is not really heavy, and now don't go heavy with this either because it puts a lot of stress on that shoulder joint. But we're gonna lay here on the ground here like this, okay? Gonna get here, let this be right here. Keep your hips on the ground as much as you can possible, and let this stretch back. Okay, this will also get a little bit of a pec stretch and also work on some shoulder abduction. Let's hold here for 2 to 3 minutes. Another trunk rotation one that you can do, you can prop your foot up somewhere to lock this foot in place, but I'm not gonna really show you that. But basically what you'll do is you'll lay back down on the ground, you'll get here. We're gonna imagine there's a box here or a partner holding my foot where this foot right here is not turning over. And all we're gonna do here, we're gonna do both sides obviously. We're gonna come right here. We're gonna place a plate, med ball, whatever, on one shoulder and on the hip. And as you can see right there, my foot's turning over. But being in here in this position and letting this kind of do like that. If you had a box or a partner to hold your foot like this, it'll make it even a lot more tough. And the very, very last thing, matter of fact, a lot of our kids already do this as it is. These are called book opener series. This really isn't a static stretch. But you can also do these two as well. So for the book opener series, we'll get here like this, just like in this position, Okay, we're gonna come right here and touch back like this. We'll do that for a few times. Get halfway here, turn over all the way, and then come back. And then get all the way around, keep our hand on the ground as long as possible, and getting here like this, and then coming all the way back. Make sure for this one, I kind of messed it up. We get here like this, and we kind of stay and let it turn together, and then we come back, just like that. All right, so that covers all of the trunk rotation and the hip extension, not hip extension, the trunk extension. If you have any questions, just let me know. I will be doing some of those rolling out and deep tissue work as well to help you figure out those areas too.